Floyd Mayweather's empire might be crumbling before our eyes. The man who strutted around with $100 million check in his duffel bag just got a brutal wake-up call. Federal agents raided his Miami mansion, and the footage is downright chilling. What did they find? Bags, boxes, and whispers of a $42 million lie that's now threatening everything he built. Floyd Mayweather isn't just dodging punches in the ring anymore. He's ducking accusations, lawsuits, political feuds, and celebrity beefs that could take him from being the undefeated champ to the most questioned man in sports history. Let's rewind a bit. Not long ago, Mayweather was flaunting his $400 million estate on Instagram, doing his usual strut through marble floors and gold chandeliers, throwing out motivational quotes like, "You can do the same." He claimed he wasn't broke. He was thriving. And to prove it, he said he dropped $42 million cash on 62 apartment buildings in Manhattan. No loans, no partners, just Floyd flexing. But the receipts? Nowhere to be found. Not in city records, not in real estate databases, and definitely not in the hands of Business Insider journalists who went digging. Turns out, not one building had any record of ownership change connected to Floyd Mayweather or any of his LLCs. The flex turned into a fumble. And suddenly, the undefeated boxer was on the ropes, not from punches, but from paperwork. But the drama didn't stop with fake flexes. Stephen A. Smith, ESPN's loudest voice and former Mayweather hype man, stepped into the ring with some heat of his own. "I'm disappointed," he said on air. "Floyd is out here misleading people." According to Stephen A., Mayweather wasn't in China making business deals like he claimed. He was allegedly ducking controversy in Dubai. Mayweather fired back instantly. On a live stream dripping with ego, he mocked Stephen's political ambitions, saying the U.S. doesn't need a liar like you for president. Then he went off script, throwing shade like only Floyd can. "Stephen, you wish you were me," he sneered. "But you'll never be me. I make power moves in silence." And just like that, a man once praised for his hustle was now being accused of running from the truth. But that wasn't even the most shocking part. Mayweather took the chaos one step further by diving straight into politics. During an interview on Fox Business, he went full MAGA mode, calling Donald Trump the best president we've ever had. Yes, you heard that right. The man who made millions fighting under the Vegas lights publicly endorsed Trump while launching a nutrition brand called One of One. The internet couldn't handle it. Within hours, Elon Musk reposted Floyd's Trump praise clip on X, giving him the billionaire stamp of approval. Some fans cheered, others canceled him on the spot. It was chaos. One side of Twitter said, "Floyd speaks truth." The other side said, "Another rich man disconnected from reality." But the story didn't end there, because right when Floyd thought things couldn't get messier, an old ghost came knocking. Cent saw the scandal and did what 50 Cent does best, troll. He reposted Floyd's Trump clip with the caption, "You know how the kid who ate crayons in school grows up? Well, now we know." That wasn't even the worst of it. 50 dropped a parody clip, mocked Floyd's grammar, roasted his real estate claim, and brought back the infamous Harry Potter challenge, offering charity money if Floyd could read a page without stumbling. The beef between Floyd and 50 goes way back. They were once business partners, even launched TMT promotions together. But when Mayweather went to jail, 50 took the reins and found out the company had no legal structure, no paperwork, nothing. That betrayal cut deep. Mayweather called 50 jealous. 50 called Floyd a fraud. And since then, it's been open warfare, petty, public, and absolutely savage. So when Floyd claimed he bought 62 apartment buildings in Manhattan, 50 couldn't resist. He pounced. "Damn champ, they caught you, Cap," he wrote, tagging the news channel that questioned the entire deal. Business Insider had already reported that no such purchase had taken place. Public property records showed no sale. The NYC Housing Partnership, which oversees many low-income properties, confirmed they had no notice of a deal involving Mayweather or any entity connected to him. Which begs the question, was the whole thing a bluff? Mayweather, of course, kept pushing back. He said people were just jealous. That haters always try to tear down the greats. He posted more videos, this time a softer tone. talking about his son turning 30, his daughter almost 29, and the importance of being a role model. "It's about growth," he said. "I can't be doing the same stuff I did 10 years ago." He leaned into family man mode. But viewers weren't buying it. In the comment sections, people weren't asking about his kids. They wanted to know where the deed was. Where's the proof of that $42 million investment? And that's where things get even more complicated. Because despite Floyd's claims, his actual net worth remains a mystery. Sports Illustrated says he's worth around $500 million. CoinPaper puts him closer to $1.2 billion. But most financial experts believe the real number sits somewhere in between, around $750 million. That's still massive, but in the world of billionaires, it's a long way from untouchable. And with legal troubles, unpaid debts to Logan Paul, and questionable investments piling up, the cracks in Floyd's financial fortress are starting to show. His spending habits don't help the case either. In 2024 alone, Floyd reportedly dropped $5 million on his birthday week in Miami. His car collection? Worth more than most NBA contracts. Bugattis, Ferraris, Bentleys, you name it. Then there's his sponsorship deals. He made $10 million just from brand placement during his fight with McGregor, and Burger King paid $1 million just to walk out with him. This is a man who's monetized every inch of his fame. But all that glitz now feels like a smokescreen when the foundation, his real estate empire, is being called a lie. But even as receipts remain missing, Floyd refuses to back down. "I don't have to put my name on things to collect a check," he said during a live stream. "Sometimes it's better to stay in the shadows." But that explanation only raised more eyebrows. If the buildings really exist, why not show a single deed, a single LLC, a bank transfer, anything to confirm that the empire is real? Instead, Floyd kept pivoting, talking about inspiring the youth, his nutrition brand, his new image as a businessman, rather than a fighter. It felt like damage control. So what's the truth here? Is Floyd Mayweather the ultimate self-made genius, misunderstood by jealous critics? Or is he a master illusionist, creating the image of wealth while the feds start? Connecting dots? Even fans are torn. Some say the media is just trying to tear down a successful black man. Others say Floyd's lies are finally catching up to him. One thing's for sure. His empire isn't looking as untouchable as it once did. And as the story continues, more people are coming out of the woodwork. Old rivals, financial watchdogs, even former business partners. The same man who used to knock opponents out in under 3 rounds is now facing a much slower, much more brutal kind of battle, a public unraveling. And the worst part? The longer he stays silent on the receipts, the louder the questions get. Was the $42 million apartment deal real? Did he really pay Logan Paul? And what exactly did the feds find in his house? With federal attention, internet backlash, and 50 Cent turning his feud into a full-time job, Floyd's biggest fight might not be in the ring anymore. It might be in the headlines. And he's not fighting just one opponent this time. He's fighting public perception, social media, and the ghosts of every flex that never had a receipt. So what do you think? Is Floyd Mayweather still the king of the money team, or is the empire starting to fall apart piece by piece? Drop your thoughts in the comments and let us know if you think this is just a media smear campaign, or if the TBE just got caught, faking the bag. One thing's clear, the next few months are going to be explosive, and you better believe we'll be watching.